Paul, back to winning ways this afternoon and a great performance as well.
Yeah, I think it was very well deserved. Mate, I thought first half was nip and tuck. It's a big slope this season. I thought we defended it really, really well first half. Our shape wasn't quite right. We tried something a little bit different. It wasn't quite working. I changed that after half an hour. And I thought from that point, really, we got to grips with their movement, the fullbacks getting on. And I thought there was only going to be one side to win it in the second half. I thought we played some really good stuff second half. We looked dominant and sort of back to the sort of levels we've been playing just of late.
And a couple of changes to this afternoon's team, obviously after the game 10 days ago here on this surface with a 3-1 loss and the FA Cup game been and gone now. So what was the thought behind the changes?
Yeah, again, in the nicest possible way. It's a very bubbly pitch, this one. So we wanted to try and go a little bit more direct today. So we had a front two to start with. And I thought they caused some problems in between centre halves and fullbacks, our front two. So yeah, that was really... that was the only reasons, really. On top of that, we've got a real strong squad, so there's lots of competition for places. So, yeah, it's very, very important we lost 2 games just recently, and it was important to try and get one back on the board, and a clean sheet to boot. It's very, very impressive. So, like I said to the boys in there, it's a tough league. This is some real good sides, and we won't go and win every game, and we won't be brilliant every week. If we did, everyone would do it. So it's a case of sticking together, working hard, and I'm sure if they worked hard, they'll get their just rewards, and they've got that today.
Obviously, being an FA Trophy game and playing Bromsgrove in the league only 10 days ago, does that help? Does that alter the fact that we've come again today?
Yeah, listen, neither really. They will have been buoyed by their win 10 days ago to think that they can come and turn us over again. We, on the other hand, knew that we hadn't played as well as we can play. So it was important we came here and put in a better performance, which I felt we did. Narrowed them down to very few chances, and it was more of a Hale Zone-like performance today. Not brilliant, but very workmanlike, and I was really pleased with it.
I saw you having a chat with Kieran Donnelly before he came on in the second half. What were you saying to him?
Just go and do what he does. He's a box of frogs, box of energy. Doesn't know what he's doing himself half the time, but I love him to bits. He's got that in abundance, and like I said, he's had a tough week this week with some personal problems. So I was chuffed to bits that he's gone on and scored, and he deserves it. He's a great kid.
And Miracle Okafor took in the penalty away and back onto the score sheet once again.
Yeah, he's at again. He's had a tough couple of games just recently. People have done their homework on him, and he hasn't had much change out of people, and that'll keep him honest. It'll keep him. He knows he's not the finished article yet. Miracle does, and if he wants to get up the levels that he needs to, he'll have games that are tough. He'll have games where people will find him out, and they have the last couple. But it was important he kept knocking the door, and I thought he worked for. He had 2 good centre halves there in Roberts and McGrath, and 2 experienced boys, and they're big and they're strong. And I thought he gave him a real good game today. I thought he deserved his penalty.
And look, 1 game down in this competition. Can we go all the way this year?
Well, we've had a brilliant year, haven't we? A few years back, and yeah, listen, we've got to take 1 game at a time. We look forward to the draw Monday. We'll see who we get drawn, and the group's good enough to win another game, and that's all we look forward to. Just the draw on Monday, and we'll get prepared for that.
Lovely, thanks, Paul.
Thanks, mate.